That's right, FedEx did break my neck. My guitar neck on a cigar box guitar that I was shipping to Germany. Oh, and it was a beauty too. Cohiba red dot box, humbucker pickup, oak neck. It looked like this when I shipped it. They were so excited to receive it, and when they did, it looked like this. Oh, why? How? How did this happen? Oh, how? I have some ideas. Now, for those of you who have built a cigar box guitar before and have used tight bond glue, and you glue those neck pieces together and put a clamp on it and let it sit overnight, you know what it's like to try to get that apart. It's impossible. The only way to get those boards apart is you'd have to use a chainsaw. So how did this happen? I know exactly how it happened. Now, I'm not a real detective, but I do play one sometimes in my videos. Let me also mention, when I build a guitar and ship it out, I fully insure the guitar. It's insured for the full price of the guitar. They're always insured. And since the incident, I did build them a guitar exactly like that one and shipped it using a different carrier. I'm not going to say the name, but I'll give you a hint. It starts with a U and ends with an S. And they received it safely, in good condition. Thank you, U.S. Now, since the guitar was fully insured and in their care from Florida all the way to Germany, and being in their care, they somehow have snapped the neck completely in half, did they pay the claim on it? Well, we'll get to that in a minute. I want to thank Ursula and her husband for being so nice in this whole process. They sent me pictures of the broken guitar, pictures of the crushed box, and even sent the broken guitar back to me, which is right here on this table. Well, you saw the pictures of the guitar when they received it. I showed you that earlier. I'm going to show you what the guitar looks like. Oh boy. It does look pretty nice when you look at it from here, but when you go this way, oh my gosh, what happened? So this is where it broke. I don't know if you can see. It actually broke the wood right there, if you could see it, and completely broke it off the heel. After being glued with tight bond under heavy clamps overnight, that's what happened to it. So what did they do? What did they do to this guitar? I have the answer. Well, we have had another great experience with FedEx. A few years ago, we ordered a printer. We couldn't wait till it got here. Boy, a brand new printer. It's going to be so nice. Anyway, it was going to be delivered by FedEx. We have a long driveway to this gate. The gate's usually locked right there. And usually, when we get a package, they'll set it on the other side of that gate over there, and we just come up and pick it up. But this time, it was different. Now, when I got the email that the package was delivered, I come up here to get it. And guess what? It wasn't over there on the other side of the gate. You know where it was? Right here. About 10, 12 feet from the gate. Now, what does that tell me? Well, a few things. Like I said, I'm not a detective, but I do play one sometimes in my video. The gate was not opened. There was no footprints in the dirt that anybody walked through. But then again, the package was 10 to 12 feet on the other side of the gate, which tells me he may have thrown the package, the printer, over here. Unless, of course, he had wings and he flew over the top, which I don't think that's possible. Could be. But anyway, I think he threw the package from over there over to here. Yeah, that's what happened. Well, thank God the printer was packed to go through a hurricane or tornado or something, because we unpacked it, hooked it up, and it worked fine. Thanks, FedEx. Now, after analyzing the pictures that they sent me of the broken guitar when they received it and the crushed box, and also analyzing the broken heel and the broken neck in person once I received the guitar back, I have now pieced together exactly what happened to that guitar. Now, follow this closely. While the FedEx cargo plane was flying from here to over there, somebody in the cargo area had to go to the bathroom. So instead of walking to the other end of the plane where the bathroom was, this person opened the cargo door. And when he did that, the box containing the guitar flew out the back. Now after it flew out of the plane, it dropped 2,000 feet at 400 miles an hour and crashed right into the rocks. And after it crashed into the rocks, it fell down through some tall trees, hitting every branch on its way down. After all that, it finally landed on the railroad tracks, where it was run over by a freight train. Now luckily there was 2 hikers passing by at the time which found the crushed box on the railroad tracks, and they called FedEx and told them they found it. FedEx then sent their people there to pick up the box. Then they delivered it to the fine people who ordered the guitar in the first place and delivered it. Yeah, and that, my friends, is what happened. So now you're probably wondering, did FedEx ever pay the claim? Well, after sending in all the information, talking to 2 or 3 people on the phone, and speaking to a supervisor, I really don't want to talk about it. Have you ever saw that movie Castaway with Tom Hanks? The plane they were flying, the cargo plane that was flying with all the packages that crashed into the ocean? Do you remember what kind of plane that was? You think that's a coincidence? I think not. Well, after talking about unpaid claims and broken guitar necks, I thought I'd end the video on a happier note. Have you had a similar experience shipping a package? If so, I'd love to hear about it. Drop it down there in the comments. If you would like to help support this channel, which I hope you do, give this video a thumbs up and do leave a comment on how you think the assessment of the damage of that guitar, if I was pretty accurate. Let me know down in the comments. From the backwoods, my name's Michael, and I'll see you in the next one.